Hey guys, this is Odd One Gaming. This is going to be another King Arthur Legends Rise video. In today's video, I'm going to show you my team to beat Origin of Apolleia, the dungeon, for the sake of Nika mission event, right? So I decided to make a video on this because we do have, like I said, Nika mission event where you have to clear Origin of Apolleia from stages 1 to 10 to get some pretty good rewards, right? There's some special summons, there's some relic breath, and in general it's pretty much worth it, right? Especially because I guess even though Apolleia is one of the worst dungeons you would farm, for the sake of Nika, and especially if you have her at like C8, which she gives pretty much amplification to everybody, therefore more vigor, right? That special buff that she does. You kind of want to give her as much HP and attack speed as possible, so you would not necessarily go with vigor, you would go with something like life sets, and that's why Apolleia becomes important. Now, when it comes to the team, it's pretty straightforward, and the team I'm going to show you does have, you can replace most of the people as a... It's not the hardest dungeon, but you do need a little bit of survivability. So because of that reason, this is the team that I'm using, right? So I'm using Bedivere in the lead and as my damage dealer. Then I'm using Brennan for the survivability that he brings, right? With that barrier. Then I'm using Storm Morgan, obviously for what she brings defense down and also from her passive. And then Nika, because, well, we need to have her in there. And she's with her flame relic. Let's just do one quick round so you see how this one goes. But it's pretty fast and it's pretty easy to do. Now, if you don't have Bedivere, which, you know what, if you've been playing for quite a while, this game's pretty generous. You should have almost all of the heroes in the game, but Bedivere can be replaced with whoever's your best, storm damage dealer. May that be K, or, you know what, actually the best storm damage dealer, as far as I know, is actually, especially if you face, the frost one, is going to be Arthur, right? So if you don't want to use Bedivere, you want to make it fun, bring Arthur in the team, just use either Nika or Brennan or anybody else for the lead, and you should still be fine. But as you can see, this one's gonna be pretty fast, right? I just go ahead and destroy this boss. I do so much damage, even with Brennan, that it's gonna be like, it looks like it's easy clap. Now, even though you're gonna see that he's gonna hit us, we do survive. Now, the one hit that is a bit problematic is not actually this one, but is the last one, right? When he gets into this last phase, when he does the massive damage, not from the sides, but from the boss itself, that's the one that can kill you. However, having Brennan do his shields plus Brennan being really survivable, he can actually make it be easy. As you can see, 3-minute run, which is actually the equivalent of 1 minute real time, because obviously the time goes at 3 times speed. But it's a pretty easy one, right? So if you look at Bedivere, he has second skill first and the first one. Brennan just doing the second skill. The reason for that is so that he puts barrier on himself, right? And on the ally with the lowest HP, which keeps us a bit alive. Morgan does the second skill, and then Nika does whatever. Pretty straightforward, pretty simple. Now let's look at the builds on people. So my Bedivere is fully skilled up on the passive. He's a Chivalry 3, and then he does use the Frost Relic, right, which is maxed, and the skills are maxed on him. When it comes to equipment, he's running attack, critical, and strife set. Obviously, you want to get strife set at the bottom, because for most content, if he does kill something, he gets a 100% turn meter boost and he gets another turn. Now you're going to see I have belt with attack, hit accuracy on the orb, and then pierce, of course, on the banner. Attack percent over here, crit damage on this one, and then more attack percent. His total stats, 4.8k attack, 61% crit rate, 74% crit damage. I didn't really care about his attack speed, I mostly went with damage, right? It's not the best, obviously you can get to like 7k, but I don't have that many 6-star pieces of gear that are really good, so this is what I'm running for now, and it works just fine. When it comes to Brennan, I do have him in a vigor set with mostly, it's a combination of everything. He has HP on this one, attack speed on this, pierce on this one, attack speed, crit rate, and then effect accuracy, because you do want to land his stuff, right? So he has a 2.3k attack, 3k defense, 25k, almost 26,000 HP, 212 attack speed, 47 crit rate, 44 crit damage, and some effect accuracy, because again, he does a little bit of everything. Fully skilled up on the passive, fully skilled up on the Storm Relic, and I do have him Chivalry 3, because, well, that's what I got from doing the summons when he was on the event. Now, Storm Morgan, she is Chivalry 7, I just hope to get a copy of her to get her to Chivalry 8, which, you know what, I think tomorrow or the next day I'm gonna have a video where I'm gonna be pulling a ton of special summons. I might get more copies of her then, but for now this is what I have. She's, like I said, passive, fully skilled up. Relic on the store one, the second skill is the only one that's maxed. I don't really care about all of the other ones. I mostly use her for this. Now I might max out this one for the sake of arena, but after I get her Chivalry 8 only. And then I guess the short build, no I did not. She's running Vigor plus Accuracy with Effect Accuracy, Attack Speed, and then over here is just Defense. Pretty much this is the one that I had that had some attack speed. That's about it. I need to farm more. Attack speed on the rank, then flat attack. Even though it's flat attack, it has attack speed and effect accuracy on the accuracy earrings. And then when it comes to necklace, obviously effect accuracy with attack speed. Her total stats, 262 attack speeds, 103 accuracy. That's mostly what you get on Morgan. High accuracy and as fast as possible because that's her role. If you can squeeze some damage in there, fine. If not, just give whatever stats you have. And then Nika, which is obviously the one that has to be in the team for the sake of this event, she has a Vigor set with recovery on the belt, with attack speed on the orb, then HP on the banner, attack speed on the ring, HP percent on the earrings, HP percent on the necklace. You can see it's even an uncommon one, right? This can be so much better, but her total stats, 38k HP, 239 attack speed. That's all I care about, right? Nothing else really matters. Obviously, ideally, you would want to have a, an immortal set over here, right? Because this one would give you, every 3 turns, you give you a barrier that can keep her more alive. So that's pretty much it. Obviously, if I had more life set, I would just drop the Vigor. But if I had her actually C8 first, I would drop the Vigor and just go with life sets to give her as much HP and as much attack speed as I could. Passives, almost fully skilled up. I didn't really skill this one up max. Maybe I should, but I'm short on these, right? It's hard to get all the Serpent ones because there's so many good Serpent heroes that it was impossible for me to do that. When it comes to relics, I'm using her Flame one, which is again almost maxed. Maybe I could even go and, you know what, let me just max her out because I can't use her everywhere. So maxed out Flame relic. I do think I'm gonna summon and get a Frost one because this one's really good as well, right? Because I have the selector one, but for now she just goes with the flame, right? So pretty straightforward. This team is pretty easy, I guess. Again, this is more of a team for this specific dungeon if you've been playing for quite a while, and it should not be as difficult for most of us to get it. And you know, because there's nothing else that's like, you know, pretty special to do. Oh yeah, actually this was a mistake. So when I made a video on this one in the past, I said, oh yeah, let's open all of them and then finish it. It doesn't work that way. It seems I have to do this first, right? Finish all of this and then tier 2 is gonna open. So make sure you keep that in mind. We still got 10 days, but that's enough. Yeah, overall, like I said, this one's, it's pretty worth it, right? It gives us more summons, why not? There's not much else. There's nothing else that requires us as a mission to be like farm this or farm that. So I said, might as well make a video and show you that. But again, keep an eye on the channel because I have 638 special summons, right? I'm gonna be doing this as a video in the next few days, possibly quite tomorrow, but keep an eye on the channel. My goal is gonna be to try and get as many Nikas as possible. But for now, we're gonna leave it at this. Thank you for watching. As always, if you do enjoy my content, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel to see when I upload next, and I'm gonna see you on the next one. Peace, love, take care, everyone. Bye, guys.
Fight with honor. Vanquish the wicked, and you may prove worthy of your legacy.